Good morning, children. Today we are going to discuss about the organization, the tissues and organization chapter at 1. Okay, structural organization in animals. In this chapter, we are discussing about which one? At 1. So you know very well organs, how the organ system will be formed. So basic tissues mentioned above organized to form organs, see cells, cell to tissues, tissues to organs, organs to organ system. Like that organism will be formed. So these all organs better coordinated and a million cells of that organism and perform the different functions. For example, our heart consists of four types of tissues. Our heart only alone, our heart consists of four types of tissues. What are those? Epithelial tissue, connecting tissue, muscular tissue, neural tissue. So these all coordinate each other and perform the function. So this kind of structures we will see in the highly developed organisms. So we will see the anatomy and morphology in the organism. See, morphology means external features, right? The study about external characters. Anatomy means the study about what you call the systems, internal systems. So we will be discuss the morphology of internal organs in the animals. Anatomy means morphology of internal organs. So we will see the in this chapter earthworm, cockroach, and what you call frog. We will be, but we will see first earthworm. Okay, what is the organ level system organization? Okay, organ system level organization. How the developed systems are there in the organisms? We will study earthworm. First one. Earthworm is a reddish brown. Which color earthworm? Reddish brown terrestrial invertebrate that inhabits the upper layer of the moist soil. So where it will be present? Moist soil, upper layer of moist soil. During the daytime, they live in the burrow, okay, burrows made by boring and swallowing the soil. What they will do, they will burrows means you know very well, small pits like that. There they can live they can live. How they will make the burrows? Boring and swallowing the soil. Bores the swallowing the soil. In the gardens, they can be traced by their fecal deposits known as worm castings. How can you find out that worms are there like that? By seeing their fecal deposits. What you call the fecal deposits? They will be called worm castings. What you call? Worm castings. The common Indian earthworms are. What are the common Indian earthworms? Peritima and lumbricus. What you call? Peritima and lumbricus. Come to morphology. Earthworms, however, long cylindrical body. Earthworms have long cylindrical body. The body is divided into more than 100 short segments. Earthworm is a long cylindrical body. Morphology you are studying. The body is divided into more than 100 short segments which are similar. They will be called metamers. 100 to 120 metamers number. So the dorsal surface of the body is marked by dark median mid-dorsal line. Dorsal blood vessel is there. The earthworm dorsal side, dorsal blood vessel is there, along with the longitudinal axis of the body. The ventral surface is distinguished by the presence of genital openings. Ventral surface, what they will be? They have pores. So different pores are there on the ventral segments. Okay. Now, first one, anterior end consists of first part what? Mouth. There will be two openings, consists of mouth and the prostomium. A lobe which serves as a covering for the mouth. Prostomium covers the mouth. As a wedge to force open cracks in the soil and which the earthworm may crawl. Because of prostomium, they will crawl. Okay. And next to the prostomium is sensory in function. So the sensory actions they will be performed. Which one? The prostomium. The first body segment is called the peristomium. First one, mouth is covered with prostomium. The first body segment is called peristomium, which contains the mouth in the mature worm. Okay, so the prostomium, peristomium consists of what? Mouth. So peristomy consists of mouth. But there is a 14th to 16th segment covered by a prominent dark band. Prominent dark band will be there. So that is called what is called glandular tissue. Dark band of glandular tissue called what is called clitellum. Okay, glandular tissue called which one? Clitellum. That's important. Thus the body is divisible into prominent regions. Body is divisible into prominent regions. What are those? Preclitellar. So now, for example, you see this is a earthworm, right? Here clitellum is there. Okay, 14th segments. This is called preclitellum, right? This is called postclitellar region. So like that, the body is divided into three regions. What are those? Preclitellar, clitellar, postclitellar. So 4 pairs of spermatical apertures. How many? 4 pairs of spermatical apertures. There they located the 4 pairs of spermatical apertures situated in the ventrolateral side of the intersegmental grooves. So ventrolateral sides of intersegmental grooves, they are called 5th to 9th lateral ventrolateral sides. Okay, ventrolateral side of the intersegmental grooves. In between the grooves, there will be 5th to 9th spermatical apertures are there. A single female genital pore is present in the midventral line. So, in the midventral line, single female genital pore is present in the 14th segment. Very, very important need bits. 5 to 9 segments, spermatical apertures. 14th segment, female genital aperture. And 18th segment. What is the 18th segment? Numerous minute pores called. From 18th segments onward, 18 segments, what is called male genital pore is present. 14th segment, female genital pore. 18th segment, male genital pore. And numerous minute pores also there throughout the body. So those are called, the numerous minute pores on the body is called nephridiophores. So minute pores and nephrid so open to the surface of the body. In each body except the first and last clitellum. So in each body segment except first, last and clitellar region, there will be which one? S-shaped setae embedded in the epidermal pits. Embedded in the epidermal pits. In the middle of each segment, setae is there. S-shaped setae. So this setae can be extended or retracted. Their principal role in the locomotion. Extended and or retracted. What is the use of this setae? The setae helpful for the main important role in the locomotion. So S-shaped setae will be there in between the grooves. Come to anatomy. Anatomy means what? It is the body wall of earthworm is covered by, okay, you know very well we are discussing about systems. Anatomy means systems. The body wall of earthworm is covered by external by a thin non-cellular cuticle below which is present in the epidermis. Non-cellular cuticle below which is present is the epidermis. Two muscle layers, circular and longitudinal muscles are there. Okay, innermost is coelomic epithelium. Circular and longitudinal muscles are there. Innermost is what? Coelomic epithelium. Next, the epidermis. What kind of epidermis we will see? The epidermis is columnar epithelium. Called the epidermis is a single layer of columnar epithelium which contains a secretory gland cells. So columnar epithelium consists of what's called secretory gland cells. Next, very important, coelomic epithelium, columnar epithelium, secretory gland cells are there in this. Now come to digestive system. The digestive system. The alimentary canal is a straight tube. The alimentary canal is a straight tube and runs between first to last segment. First segment to last segment, what will be there? Alimentary canal is there of the body. Mouth opens into the buccal cavity. Mouth is open into the buccal cavity. What is the segment of the buccal cavity? Which segment of the buccal cavity is present? 1 to 3rd segments, which leads into muscular pharynx. Next, a small narrow tube, esophagus, 5 to segments. Esophagus in which segments? 5 to 7 segments. Continues into a muscular gizzard, 8 to 9 segments. It helps in the grinding the soil particles and decaying leaves. Okay, so what is the importance of this gizzard? Very important. In the 8 to 9 segment, the gizzard part is there. It helps in grinding the soil particles and decaying the leaves. Which one? The gizzard. Grinding the soil particles and decaying the leaves. The stomach extends from which one? 9 to 14. The stomach is there. The stomach is extends from 19 14 segments. The food of the earthworm is decaying leaves and organic matter mixed with the soil. What is the food of the stomach? Earthworm. Organic matter, decaying leaves and organic matter mixed with the soil. Calciferous glands. Very important. Calciferous glands present in the stomach. What is the use of this calciferous glands? Very important bit. The calciferous glands present in the stomach neutralizes the humic acid present in the humus. See, very strong acids are entering into the earthworm stomach. Then that strong acid should have to be neutralized. How that neutralizing takes place? That strong acid, because by the help of some glands are there in the earthworm digestive system. Those glands are called, what do you call those glands? Are called calciferous glands. Intestine starts, come on now, intestine starts with, what do you call, 15th segments onwards, intestine. So 15th to last segment. A pair of short and conical intestinal ceca projects from intestine on the 26th segment. So conical ceca is there, helpful for some secretions. This is in the pair of short ceca. Okay. The characteristic feature of the intestine after 26th onwards, intestinal ceca is 26th onwards. After 26, except 23rd and 25th, there is a median fold of dorsal wall, internal median fold of dorsal wall called diplosole. Internal median fold of dorsal wall. The diplosole is present. What is the use of diplosole? Increases the surface area for absorption of the food. Okay, increases surface area which absorbs the, which one? The food. Next, the alimentary canals opens into the exterior by small rounded apertures called anus. That's it. Anus will be there. So, the ingested organic rich soil passes through the digestive tract, where digestive enzymes break down, very well, digestive enzymes break down the complex food into smaller absorbable units. The simple molecules are absorbed through intestinal membrane and are utilized. Come to closed type circulation system. What is this circulatory system? So peritoneum exhibits closed type of circulation system. What kind of circulation system? Closed type of circulation. What is the meaning of closed type of circulation system? The blood vascular system consists of blood vessels. Come on, closed means blood flow in the blood vessels. Open means sinuses. So what are the closed type of blood vascular system? Consists of blood vessels, heart, and blood capillaries. Blood vessels, heart, and blood capillaries. Okay, so blood is confined to the heart and blood vessels. So blood is confined to the heart and blood vessels. Contractions keep blood circulating in one direction. So because of body contractions, blood will flow, and the vessels contraction, blood will flow in one direction. Smaller blood vessels supply the gut, nerve cord, and the body wall. Smaller blood vessels supplies the blood to gut, body wall, and alimentary canal. Okay, this is very, very important. Nerve cord and body wall. Blood glands are present in the earthworm. Blood glands. So blood glands secretes the blood, very well. Okay, they produce blood cells and hemoglobin. Where the blood glands are present? The blood glands are present in the which segment? 4th, 5th, and 6th segments. The blood glands are present in the 4th, 5th, 6th segments, and they have hemoglobin also. But hemoglobin is present in the dissolved state of the plasma. Okay, dissolved state in the plasma, very important bit. Not in RBC. Hemoglobin is not present in the RBC. Hemoglobin is present in the dissolved state of the plasma. That point you should have to remember. Blood cells are phagocytic. Phagocytic means they kills the germs. Okay, next important, earthworms lack specialized breathing device. Respiratory exchange occurs through the surface, body surface only. Okay, so there is no proper what you call respiratory organs in earthworm, just skin, body surface only. The respiration will be takes place. Come to excretory organs. The excretory organs occur segmentally arranged, called tubules called nephridia. There are nephridium is a singular. There are three types of nephridia, what you call septal nephridia, integumentary nephridia, pharyngeal nephridia. Septal nephridia present on the both sides of the intersegmental septa. 15th to last that open into the intestine. Segment 15th metamer, 15th segment to open into the last. Second one is, what is the second one? Integumentary nephridia attached to the lining of the body wall of segment third to that open on the body. So, integumentary nephridia. Second one is integumentary nephridia. What it is specialty? What's the specialty? This one, the body wall attached to the lining of the body wall of the segment. Body wall of the segment, and that opens into from third to open into the last. Last one, pharyngeal. What is that one? Pharyngeal. Septal nephridia, 15th. Integumentary nephridia, 3rd. Next, pharyngeal nephridia. What is pharyngeal nephridia? In the pharynx region, 4th, 5th, 6th. In the 4th, 5th, 6th segment, pharyngeal nephridia is present. These different types of nephridia are basically similar in structure. Maybe the names are different, like septal, integumentary, pharyngeal, but their function and structure is similar. What is the function of nephridia? Regulates the volume and composition of their body fluids. Regulation of volume and composition of their body fluids. A nephridium starts out as a funnel that collects excess fluid from coelomic chamber. So nephridia, like a funnel, it collects excess fluid from nephridia chamber, what is called coelomic fluid chamber. The funnel connects the tubular part of the nephridium, which delivers the waste in through the pore of the surface in the body wall. So into the from surface body wall to some will be surface body wall, some directly into the which one digestive tube. So they collects the waste and release into the digestive tube. Digestive tube to the waste will go to the anus throughout. So some will be directly open into the body surface. So like that, the funnel connects the tubular part of the nephridium, which delivers the waste through a pore of on the to the surface in the body wall into the digestive tube. So surface of the body and also in the digestive tube also they can pour. Next, come to nervous system. What's the nervous system? Ventrally paired. Nervous system is in ganglia, group of nerves, basically represented by ganglia. So ganglia. Now ganglia, okay, segment wise on the ventral paired nerve cord is there, ventral paired nerve cord, third to fourth segment. It's bifurcates. The nerve cord bifurcate at the time at the third to fourth segment and forms a nerve ring. So nervous system deeply we'll discuss in the next class. But these are the important bits. What are the important bits? Clitoral 14th to 16th segment. 5 to 9 spermathecal apertures. 14th female genital pore. 18th male genital pore. And they have nephridiophores and S-shaped CT also there. So segments. Buccal cavity 1 to 3 segments. Esophagus 5 to 7 segments. Gizzard 8 to 9 segments. Stomach 9 to 14 segments. So they have calciferous glands for neutralizing the acid. Intestine starts 5 to 15th. Intestinal CK 26 segment. Except 23rd and 25th, there will be a diplosol will be there. What is the use of diplosol? That will be absorbs the digested food. Like that, closed type of circulation system, blood vessels, heart, capillaries, Blood glands, fourth, fifth, sixth segments have the blood glands, hemoglobin, dissolved state in plasma, nephridia. How many types of nephridia? Septal nephridia, 5th to 15th to last open into the intestine. Integumentary nephridia, third to last open on body surface. Pharyngeal nephridia, fourth, fifth, sixth will open into the what you call intestine. So they will be maintains the what is the important function of the nephridia? Maintains the volume and composition of the body fluids. Then regulates the volume and composition of body fluids is the main function. Nervous system, ventral page, nerve cord, ganglia, third to fourth segments that the nerve cord bifurcates and forms the nerve ring. So like that, there will be systems are there in the earthworm.